Well, my name is Jim Reed, and I'm on the board of directors of the Hope Institute for Children and Families and your master ceremonies for today's event. On behalf of everyone involved, I want to thank you for taking the time from your schedules to join us this afternoon for the dedication of the Joseph E. Nyre home. I particularly want to thank those of you that have been praying for good weather for this event. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely. All right. Well, we gather today to mark the legacy of one who has contributed in so many ways to the success of the Hope Institute, Dr. Joseph E. Nyre. When my colleagues Kay King and Bob Shalander and others convinced a rising young PhD to abandon Harvard to return to the prairies of the Midwest, they knew they had an exceptional candidate. However, I'm sure that not even they realized just how significant it would be 8 years later. Today we have the opportunity to thank Dr. Nyre for all he has done and to dedicate this wonderful new facility in his honor. Our first speaker joined the Hope Institute in 2010 as its chief financial officer. He quickly developed an understanding of not only Hope's finances and business lines, but also the core of Hope's mission. Since November, we have been fortunate to have him as our interim president and CEO, where his steady hand has helped guide Hope through transition. I want to note that everybody talks about him being a quick study, but I'll tell you one of the best qualities that he has is his sense of integrity, and that's certainly something you cannot teach. So with that, I'd like to bring up Clint Paul.
Thanks, Jim. Good afternoon. Before we start our ceremony today, I'd ask that each one of you keep Hope employee Yolanda Woods and her family in your prayers this weekend. On behalf of more of the 650 employees of the Hope Institute for Children and Families, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our campus for this dedication ceremony. It is also my pleasure to say welcome back to Dr. Nyre and his family. Our campus has changed just a little bit since you've last been here. But what hasn't changed is the commitment and dedication of our staff to provide growth, independence, and joy for the children that have placed in our care. Today is a great day for our children, our families, our staff, and the community. This new home represents a giant step in Hope's ability to provide a more independent, home-like setting for the youth we serve. Here at Hope, we feel that children with disabilities, such as those that we care for, develop and grow best in a least restrictive setting. This home provides us with the opportunity to provide this for our youth who, because of medical or clinical needs, need to stay close to such services on campus. I want to thank everyone who was involved in planning and creation of this beautiful new home. That includes the Office of the Governor, Pat Quinn, for the grant support we received, our boards, the directors and trustees who have supported this project from the beginning, Steckel Parker Architects, Harold O'Shea Builders, our partners in the trades who did such an excellent job building the home, and to all the Hope employees at every level who were involved in the planning of this home, getting it ready, and particularly who will be staffing the residents. I'm certain there's others who I have missed, and to each of you, I offer my heartfelt thank you. And of course, there's also one very big thank you that I need to include. And it is fitting that we dedicate this house in the honor of Dr. Nyre. It was his vision that is the inspiration for a multi-year campus conversion project, of which this home is the first step. We will not stop here. It was because his commitment that helped us overcome early obstacles and to keep this project on track. And it was his dedication of more than 8 years of his life to the children of Hope, for which we recognize and dedicate this home in his honor today. Thank you, Joe, for all you have done and all you continue to do to support the mission and vision of the children of the Hope Institute. Thank you.